All right, so here's your second story. This is I like to include a Florida man story.
Okay.
My favorite part of the story is so he's drunk and he rams a police car riding a lawnmower.
Okay.
Yeah, a
That'll get you
ride-on
arrested.
mower. And he rams a police car with it, wasted out of his mind. But I like here where it says his behavior ranged from laughing to aggressive. And look at this guy. Look at this guy. What happened to him?
He is like the definition of Florida man. Look
Oh
at
my
him.
God. And look
He
at
looks
his name. Gary Wayne Anderson.
Gary Wayne.
Gary
Gary
Wayne.
Wayne's at it again.
Gary Wayne drunk on his scooter on his. They probably took away his car. You know what I mean? He's probably got multiple DUIs. So like he's like, I'm gonna ride my mower. That ain't a car.
The question is, did he at least finish cutting the grass?
Here's
Did he get
another
the
great
grass
part
cut?
of this story.
Huh?
Officer said he also had cocaine in his system. He looks like he's 80. Right?
Well,
that's the other thing. He's probably 36 years old.
wow. Wow.
He had cocaine. This old dude doing blow and then getting so drunk and then riding his mower and ramming a police car with it.
This is my thing. If I'm gonna party, if I'm gonna be drunk and on coke, I'm not gonna go cut the grass. Is there something else he could have done?
I think that was his mode of, that's how he would drive around.
Actual mode of transportation. All right.
Look at his face, though. He's such a Florida man. He has no lips whatsoever.
Zero. He doesn't even have eyebrows.
All right.
He doesn't have eyebrows either.
There's another one right under here where Florida man charged with breach of peace after threatening to unleash turtle army on the public. Like, how is that a crime?
What?
Yeah.
A turtle army?
Charged with breach of the peace and misusing, called 911. He made multiple threats at various locations along the boardwalk in Melbourne Beach, allegedly calling himself the saint and threatening people by saying his turtle army will destroy them.
Okay. All right. So is it like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or just like regular turtles?
I don't know. But somewhere, somewhere he's like, they're laughing at us. And the whole army's like, fuck that. Like all these mutant turtles, and they're going to come get us all. This is the stories are just, this is like a whole thing, weird Florida news stories. So it's just one after another.
Florida man charged with disorderly intoxication after allegedly shoveling spaghetti into his face and threatening employees
at the Olive Garden.
What?
Told the employee
down there. What?
Told him to stop, and he said, "I could beat your ass. I could beat your ass."
The one where he bought an $8 billion private island and then stole $300 from Kmart. First of all, if you have $8 billion, why are you even shopping in Kmart at all? Why?
In the town I grew up in, there was this guy who knew he was a millionaire, and he would like wear like dirty ass clothes and drive around in his truck with like one of the windows didn't even go up. And he was a freaking millionaire.
Are you sure he was a millionaire?
Yeah. This guy was stealing coffee makers, linen, and light bulbs from a Kmart. Where is there even still a Kmart?
I haven't seen a Kmart in years.
Look at this one.
Not an open one, not a functional one.
Florida man worried about vampires burns down his house. What?
Why is everyone insane in Florida? Like, they're clearly mentally ill. Why?
It's like America is Australia. It's like we're like Australia for what the Britons use. Like all the criminals come here.
Oh my God.
And then they breed.
It's such a beautiful place. It's like you live on vacation. Your mental health should be better in a place.
Look at this guy
you're on vacation.
This dude spent a lot of money on this van here. It's fake dentistry, but look at how much he spent on the freaking.
Wow. He could have went with the money for that. He could have gone to school and become an actual dentist, probably.
Yeah. But no, he'd rather. Florida woman steals lobster, curses out staff at Red Lobster. I'm taking it.
Karen, is that a Karen?
Let's see if her name actually is Karen. Let me just call her a woman.
That's Karen behavior.
Kimberly, same thing.
Close enough.
Kimberly Gable causing a scene at the restaurant when she was approached by a manager. She was asked to leave. I'm taking my lobster with me.
Of course.
Ma'am, look at this.
Mom and son drift miles out in Gulf one.
Looking for
Oh, they must have
SpongeBob.
been terrified.
Oh my God. Can you imagine being out in open ocean on this thing?
They must have been terrified.
Oh yeah. And you think we're dying out here for sure.
Of course, for sure.
We're dying. They'll never find us. There's not a chance.
All you need is a shark to like be smart enough to tip that shit over and then eat you.
Yeah.
Hopefully a dolphin will save you.
They don't say how long they're, let's see how they say. Land just kept getting farther and farther away. Oh,
okay, first of all, that's the reason why that's a pool toy and not an ocean toy, because you don't have any way to like control it. You went out there on that thing with no oar, no motor. Like,
it's insane.
What was your expectation?
And yeah, like, wouldn't you, as soon as it started to drift out, when you jump off and swim it in, like, you know what I mean? Like
something. First of all, I wouldn't have had that in the ocean because, again, that's a pool toy. That's not. You don't bring things in the ocean that you can't control or drive in some way.
Humans are too stupid to live. You know what I mean? Like these people, they're just lucky they were found. She shouldn't be allowed to breed. I mean, as soon as the thing started to get swept away, she should have got out of it and swam it in.
Swam to shore. Yeah. It just would have been.
Man jumps in crocodile pit. Let's get him in there.
He's expected to recover. He was arrested around 7 o'clock this morning after a neighbor called police about a man in his underwear crawling around on a lawn on Holly Lane near the St. Augustine Lighthouse.
News 4 Jax reporter Zach Lajway spent much of the
dragging him. Watch, you'll see he'll get under the shore.
In there with the crocodiles.
And it's got his foot right now. A little death roll in a moment. Right there.
Shit.
Tonight, Hatfield is being treated at Flagler Hospital.
I think he's crazy.
That's Roseanne. That was Roseanne.
So, you think that's Roseanne?
It's definitely Roseanne. Look at her.
But maybe the crocodiles are well fed and he's okay.
I think that's
maybe concerned if one person's going to do it, is that going to bring out the crazies?
And that is alarming to park officials.
Our biggest concern is that somebody wanted to hurt themselves, and your life is.
And here's the thing: is Florida is alligators. These crocodiles had to be brought here to attack this guy.
What part of Florida has the alligators?
Every part.
Like all the parts?
Every part. Wherever there's fresh water, you might find an alligator in it. Yeah.
I didn't see any alligators. Are they in the Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay has alligators?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So.
Here you
go.
He caught and beat one in St. Pete, which is right near where I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do they get along with the manatees and the dolphins? I don't know who's natural predator or anything about that.
What, the crocodiles? They can't live
here.
No,
the alligators. The alligators. Are they the natural predators of like manatees and dolphins? Are they friends, or how does that work?
No. The manatees and the dolphins live in the saltwater in the Gulf. And then the gators live in the freshwater. They live in the lake, but they'll eat your dog.
That's terrifying.
Florida man accusing 70 gallons of feces onto the road. He looks
Question. Is it human feces?
Yeah.
How did he accumulate 70 gallons of it?
He's been I guess
just collecting
accumulating it.